Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Kingdom Come Deliverance. On the last Let's Play, I believe we went and maybe talked to these guys. But I do know that we went here, talked to a guy that was saying, why is the vicar here? And the vicar's like, I'm looking for heretics. And now we're solving a riddle. Pilgrimage. Journeyed further, once rose from night behemoth. Came upon crossroad and fell on my knees and prayed. And my finger right rose from the ground to the right path, which promised. When the sinful end suddenly heard the sound of a thousand-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. So I guess they go this way. Oh, bees. Probably. Are there bees over here? There's bees. I think. Pretty sure that's bees. Are these bees? No, that's hay. Where'd bees be? Took the wrong turn at Albuquerque? There's a tent over there. I'm actually kind of curious what the fuck that tent is. Yeah, it is rather interesting. Yeah, anyways. So, the bees. So, left there. Let's try the right path. That looks like a thingy. Maybe not bees, but a thingy. What the hell is that building for anyways? Looks like Chompkins. Yeah, but I don't got much. Guess not. I mean, I guess we could just continue looking in what direction we would go. Start the inn to meet a fork in the road. Just trying on follow the left fork down the road, which leads northeast. There's 3 beehives on your right. On your right? Huh. Well, at least I was right. I just didn't see any beehives. Follow the left fork down the road that leads northeast. Okay. I'm not sure if I did this, like, prior. Without, you know, looking it up. It'd be kind of neat to do it. Oh, there it is. Okay, next up. For a beehive, it doesn't sound very bee-y. Especially since there are beehives in this game that make bee sounds. I journeyed further on, and all at once rose from the ground the jaws of Behemoth, and his broken teeth jetted up from the heavens like the tombstones of something, so it went through the mouth. The beast... It's kind of funny that I turned my head to the screen and be like, can I hear the bees? Like, yeah, that's not how headphones work. So I guess these are the jaws of a behemoth? Though there was a fork in that road. Sun on bow down by... Windows weeping and kneeling. Oh, that's the jaws of the behemoth, I guess. That's probably the house, I guess. Not sure what two windows weeping and kneeling. Maybe those, like, weeping willows, I guess? I don't know. Yeah! Christ, I didn't think that was on there.
Yeah.
Come on, you bastard. Okay. And further along the edge of the wall. So, left bridge. So that way or that way? At least I'm on the right track because two rivers, Jordan and all that stuff, they both kind of go the same place. Okay, so this way.
Yeah.
Strawman. So I guess we go this way. What these guys are doing in the middle of frickin' nowhere? Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this leads me where? It could either be that way or that way, I guess.
Yeah.
If I want to leave the province, I'll have to get permission from Sir Radzik.
I'm pursuing heretics. Gosh darn it. Oh, maybe we'll go straight through here. If it happens. Horse? Or is this the end of the map?
Yeah.
Probably the end of the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're in pretty much the right spot, so I guess we'll take a look about where it is and turn off vibrating. Alright, into the grove, which is the secret meeting. Pass through a small grove of trees. No, wait. 3 beehives. There's like log stools somewhere over here, I guess. Maybe that's the wrong direction. Oh, here's the straw man argument, but... Oh, here? Nope. I don't know. Is there a specific coordinates on the map or something? Oh, here's the map. Oh. It's here.
Yeah.
So instead of going the bridges, you just went and turned around. I wouldn't have got that.
It seems I've found it. A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
Yeah, fast travel. Because I thought it was going past the willows and not... Because there's bridges there and just to the left one's like, okay, remember.
Apples, melons,
Hello, Goldwyn.
God be.
Father, I wonder if you could tell me whose cross this is.
I do know, but I'm not sure I can tell you.
I don't understand. Why not?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanu sent you here to help him.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hannah sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
You and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. Surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic
Man, these people
taking hold here.
had a cross and candles and cloths. Everything that means they're heretics. I mean, by that account, all evangelicals are heretics. I mean, I guess technically by Catholic standards, at least in the past, they would be heretics. But anyways. Heretics deserve no pity.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanish too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church, they'd pray the usual way. But at home, it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm.
Would you be required to go to church?
They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
What do you know about the Bowers?
When I think about it now, they're a little peculiar.
What do you mean?
Well, they do rather keep themselves to themselves. They attend Mass, true enough. They leave the moment it's over. And I've never seen them at a dance or a celebration of any kind. But on the other hand, they give more alms to the needy in the village than anyone. I can't deny them that.
My God. People that are
Where did those Bower folk
not of the
I don't really know.
that would be hard to
I've never spoken
convey.
to them much, but they've not been here long, only 2 or 3 years.
And the cross? Did you consecrate that for the Bowers themselves?
No. It belonged to the family who lived on the farm before them. That was quite a sad story.
Right, I'll get on with it.
See you later.
But anyways, an interesting thing. Sneak into the mirror. Hold it to the vicar. Yeah. Too bad it doesn't say or, because that probably would have confused me at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember hearing statistics that's like, yeah, people who aren't religious tend to give more than people who are religious. Because if you're religious, then, you know, just going to church is a good deed or something like that, so you don't need to give them money. And also, don't worry, God will sort it out. While, you know, people that aren't religious are like, yeah, people will sort this out. There isn't some thing that's going to sort it out for them. Or I guess kind of like in, what was that one movie, The Help? Where there was that one lady who didn't want to help the African-American lady. Just, you pull up by your own bootstraps. I remember seeing something on like last week tonight and saying that it's not particularly good that The Help was was something that tends to be big on during Black History Month or whatever. I did it again.
I could try listening from here.
I'll read a book first. Okay, now we wait. The thing I really wish I could do more is read. Like, the times where I can read a book are fantastic. But most of the time I'm just like, I can't concentrate on this thing.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time before...
Before they come for me. I know.
And what are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side, although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? You may come for us at dawn.
So what was the whole thing there that is... They're heretics? I remember one of them was a woman... did the talkity talk. I know. Having a vagina do that, heresy. Definitely. At least I'll find out where the vicar sleeps at night now. I mean the other one. The guy who had to, because of his quest, censor a bit of video. Okay, it's probably through the outside. These are very short steps. Okay. Can I ring the bell?
I'm glad to see you.
So, I went to check on the Bower farm, and I don't have good news.
Do tell.
They most certainly are heretics, at least as far as I can tell.
Are you sure? What did you hear?
Well, for a start, the evening prayers were led by a woman.
That is certainly unusual, but nothing conclusive in itself.
But that's not all. They're afraid the vicar will be coming after them.
Who wouldn't fear that? That swine finds fault with everyone.
Well, it's not like you'd have to try too hard. Mrs. Bower plans to confess everything.
Confess what exactly?
Most likely her faith. The people of the farm were trying to discourage that, but her mind's made up.
Oh, good lord, that's all I need. What am I to do?
I don't know, but we have to help them.
You're quite right. You
Was
have
there anything
to talk
else?
them out of it, Hal. You must convince them to run.
Convince them? That's easy for you to say. You haven't heard her talking.
I'm sure you'll find a way. You have to try at least. For their own good and for yours, Hal.
You're right. Someone has to help them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Now hurry. You never know when the vicar might come for them.
Okay.
See you later.
Right, I was looking at my phone being like, you know, I was pretty sure that there was some kind of thing where he's like, oh, gods, they're definitely heretics. We need to get him out of here. But then I'm like, what was there? Because I don't remember anything else. Anyways, what was our time? 26. Yep, there's an entire wall right there. I went the wrong way. Oh, good thing we didn't go inside there, since the other wall was right there. Cool. Ah, that felt good. And the other side, too. It would be interesting to do that, tourney. Oh, now I'm not trespassing. Oh, whoa. Oh, is she sleeping up there?
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Go away. Sleeping. But there really wasn't anything else? Their whole thing was she leads them and will die for a lie or whatever.
Mistress Bauer,
What is it you need?
I've come to ask something of you.
Have you? And just who are you, young man?
That doesn't matter. The important thing is that I want to help you and your husband.
I admit that I'm a little confused. You've come to ask me something, but at the same time you want to help me. What's going on?
I want to ask you not to confess to the vicar. Just take your husband and get out of here while there's still time.
I have no idea why you're so taken with my fate, or how you found out about my intentions. But I'll tell you one thing. Changing my mind is out of the question. I won't betray my faith, nor my brothers in Christ.
Probably should have drank some alcohol so I'd talk better.
But now you've got a chance to escape. Surely you won't throw it away.
I won't oppose God's will for me.
For heaven's sake, woman, if it were God's will you should burn, it would have happened a long time ago.
You can't know that.
And don't you think the investigation is dragging on a bit? Do you think nobody in the village speaks badly of you? Don't fool yourself. Those old people from the farm who keep to themselves, they're ripe for denouncing, aren't they? And yet nobody's come to arrest you so far. It may just be that God is giving you time to get away.
You may be right, but I can't lie. It's against all my teaching.
You won't have to lie if you're never asked any questions. Just leave. You can preach elsewhere. I'm sure you have lots of friends who'd love to take you in.
But I don't want to run.
No one wants to run away, but sometimes we have no choice. If you run, your faith will live on. That must mean something.
You're right. I shouldn't give in so easily. I've just grown so weary of the endless persecution.
You should pack up and run away as soon as you can. The vicar might get here any minute.
Thank you.
Don't delay.
May the Lord watch over.
Oh, that was easy. I remember it being a bit tougher other times.
Hey.
Hey, I was walking down there. My skirt. Oh yeah, weren't we overtime? Yeah, we were. Hey, everything's turned up Millhouse. Now we just need to find our horse. 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 Ooh, spoopy. Well, I think we'll go up to C, but after I go to the lavatory because, well, I guess we should probably do time stuff first. So I can actually see in the daylight and everyone will be awake. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. I would like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, cause like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that would grow. And please remember to spend new animals to help control the pit population. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix. Ouch, that actually kind of hurt my head, twisting it hard. Of Kingdom Come Deliverance. See ya.